The Concept 2 rower is one of the most functional pieces of exercise equipment, working your entire posterior chain and having a lot of direct carryover into movements that we do in our everyday life. So this can get technical, but I'm going to break it down into a few steps by getting in the rower. 3 simple steps to focus on your form and then getting back out of the rower, as well as focusing on the damper and then the screen. So starting off by getting our feet in the rower, these are adjustable, but ideally we want to keep these in the same spot for camp, but clients can adjust them if they need to depending on their foot size. Keeping this at 4 or 5 is going to be good for the majority of clients. So we can start by loosening these straps up. All we need to do is get our feet in there. Once we're in, we'll just pull them tight and we're ready to rock. We want these straps kind of under the ball of the big toe here. So once we get out, all we need to do is push these down, lift your heels, and we're out and we're ready to go to the next section. Now on the right side here, this is called the damper. It goes all the way from 1 to 10. So this is going to make the resistance change with that chain. 10 is the most resistance, 1 is the least. Good rule of thumb for this during camps, leave it at 5 to keep it consistent across the board so somebody doesn't hop on and it's all the way cranked up at 10. So keep it at 5 during camps. Okay, now that we are in the rower and ready to rock here, we're going to start by grabbing that handle right on the outside. And when we move, we want to go from an 11 o'clock, slightly leaning forwards, to a 1 o'clock on a clock, leaning back a little bit, okay? Breaking this down into 3 simple steps. We want to drive with our legs, lean back with the hips, and then pull with our arms. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Starting off in that 11 o'clock position, back is nice and flat. Drive with the legs, lean back with the hips, then pull with the arms. Again, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Returning, it goes arms past the knees, hips, and then dropping with your legs. All in one smooth movement. So legs, hips, arms, pulling towards your my zone, and repeat. Once we are done, make sure you put your handle back in the holder, and again, take your feet out of the straps, heels up, and we're ready to move on to the next section. All right, showing you how to set up here. We're gonna go to just row, and then what we need to change is the units all the way to calories per hour, and then the display to keep it nice and simple. Keep the numbers nice and big right there, and you're good to go.